First tonight, it was a landmark evening at the Olmsted County Government Center with the Rochester City Council making a string of important decisions, really shaping the Med City for years to come.
KIMT News 3's Anthony Monzon has details on the biggest news from City Hall tonight. And he joins us here in studio. Anthony?
Well, Katie and George, the term landmark is certainly appropriate for this first headline, with the City Council voting to reject a proposal to designate the Labor Temple building, former site of Legends Bar and Grill, a local historic landmark. The decision follows months of passionate debate on the downtown building's future. The building is a key component of DMC's effort to revitalize Rochester's riverfront, but plans for the city-owned property were upended earlier this year when a forgotten chapter in the Labor Temple's history was uncovered, showing the building was once home to one of the first Red Owl grocery stores and the Depression-era Time Theater. Rochester's Heritage Preservation Commission recommended the Labor Temple building receive landmark status, but city staff and experts disagreed based on recognized standards. Here's Councilmember Patrick Keene moments before this evening's vote.
As we look forward in terms of when we look at our downtown and our other parts of the city and looking at landmark designation, I think we've got to make sure we're following good state level and national standards and not just being emotional.
City staff have now been tasked with drawing up options for future use of the Labor Temple building, which could include an adaptive reuse of existing structures. And it's finally official. Work on a major upgrade for a key stretch of downtown Rochester will get underway next spring. Tonight, the Rochester City Council signed off on a $10 million worth of contracts related to the highly anticipated Discovery Walk project. Local leaders say Discovery Walk will transform 4 blocks of 2nd Avenue Southwest into a linear parkway full of amenities and gathering spots. Rochester Mayor Kim Norton says area businesses are excited about the project.
There is strong support for that to be done. Many of the businesses are really looking forward to what this will do, activating the community in that area. And I think it will really help us develop that area even better.
Construction on Discovery Walk is expected to cost more than $18.6 million overall. Work on the project is expected to wrap up by fall of 2023. Moving forward, a population boom in the Med City could change who represents you at City Hall. KIMT News 3's Alec Lasham is live with the council's decision on redistricting funds. Alec?
Anthony, the Med City was ranked 3rd among Minnesota cities in terms of population growth, according to the 2020 census, kicking off legislative map changes. The Rochester City Council approved an allocation of $33,000 for redistricting efforts. The Med City grew by roughly 14% in a 10-year span, bringing the total population to around 121,000 people. Rochester's first ward experienced the most growth, with roughly 25% of new residents. Rochester's Deputy City Administrator Cindy Steinhauser says the funds will go towards 3 areas.
It's around engagement, it's around legal assistance needed to make sure that what we're doing is compliant at the local, state, and federal level, and some additional enhanced GIS support beyond what our team can do in order to provide some supplemental map making assistance and some interactive tools that can help us to better engage the public.
Rochester's 3rd ward had the 2nd largest population growth, with roughly around 24% of new residents settling in the area. Live in Rochester, Alec Lasham, KIMT News 3.
Thanks, Alec. And the city will first work on ward redistricting, followed by the redrawing of precincts. Getting into a few additional updates from tonight's council meeting, city leaders approved a new collective bargaining agreement that includes a 2.75% general wage increase for city employees next year and an agreement with RPS to build a pedestrian underpass at the district's new Dakota Middle School. City council documents reveal staff from both entities agree an underpass will benefit the public. RPS has agreed to contribute more than $171,000 to the project. Katie, George?
All right, a lot happening tonight. Thanks, Anthony. Tonight, the council also formally hired a new city attorney.
Yeah, Michael Spindler-Craig has been serving as interim city attorney since his predecessor, Jason Luce, left the job in June.